It has been a long time since a manufacturer released a 13.3-inch e-ink enabled device, but here is one, and to our surprise, it is from HANVON. HANVON recently has changed all of their e-readers into English, and we've entered into a distribution agreement with them in terms of selling their products, so they sent us a sample. Thank you to HANVON for sending us this sample of the N10 Max. This is a nice looking box. It almost looks like it has a canvas texture to it, although it is not canvas, it's just paper, but that is very nice. There's also some Chinese writing on here, and I can only read about 10% of it, and it's not going to mean the same thing. There's no specs written on the actual box, but don't worry, you can hit up the description down below to read all the specs, and of course, we'll cover all of that in the review. Opening up the box on the inside, surprisingly, there is no protective anything in there. It's just a box, and it's a little bit flexible. I hope the device is alright, and it looks like it is face down, so that's kind of smart, so you don't really need the protective stuff. Let's put this off to the side for now and explore the rest of the box. I'm so excited to see what kind of pen they're using. That's like the big thing that I am personally excited about. You have some e-reader information there and a QC pass, quality control, and let us see what is in this box here. It doesn't seem like there's anything else in there. This should have some replacement tips, and it should have the pen with some USB cable, I believe. So, okay, well that's totally fine. So this is the USB-C cable, and no replacement tips, I believe. Yeah, nothing in here. Okay, well, that's a little bit concerning because this is not a Wacom pen. And why it is concerning is because you can't just use any old tips. In fact, I don't believe they're using Wacom technology at all. This is going to be proprietary between the N10, the N10 Mini, and the N10 Max, or I think the Touch works as well. It is a kind of bulbousy tip. It's not exactly the best pen on the market, but we have kind of no other choice because it is a proprietary technology. Let us look at the unit itself. This thing's really lightweight. Wow, look at that, everybody. This is great. Little bit on the reflective side. It is kind of matte, but at the same point it is a touch reflective, and it looks like you're gonna have a hard time finding a screen protector because of this thing right here. You'll see that is not a contaminant. It's actually some sort of microphone or hard reset or LED indicator. Either way, whatever it is cut out with about a millimeter surrounding bevel of where the screen protector lies, and then you have a power button. So if you are going to get a screen protector, it is just going to cover the screen area and not the bezel itself. Flipping this over to the back, you get this really nice silver inlay that goes around the unit with a brushed aluminum panel at the back. This is some high quality stuff, but you know what? I am actually seeing speakers. I was going to say I don't see speakers. Everything happens downstairs here. You get an SD card, you get USB-C, you get 2 speakers, and a bunch of other ports. That leads me to question what that really is and why it absolutely critically must be on the front, because there seems to be a lot of different accessories on the bottom. And you have the power button, which is looking like it is at the dead center bottom. We are going to power this on just to do a first time boot up, show you it's in English, and save the rest for the review. As you can see here, everybody, it is fully in English. Unfortunately, and yes, this is a little unfortunate, they have a ton of settings. They have a lot of settings, and there's a lot of subsections and tertiary sections that you have to go through. So needless to say, you're going to be doing a little bit of learning. There's a little bit of a learning curve with the back end of this. There are tons of sections you have to go through, but it doesn't require any initialization. So if you just want to use it as is, you totally can. If you want to be adventurous and explore what it has to offer, you absolutely can do that. One final thing before we go into the outro, and that is, yes, it does have note-taking, and it does not have Wacom. So it is what it is. We will get into that in the full review, but for now, everyone, this is everything that comes in the box in the brand new HANVON N10 Max. HANVON has been a long-standing, one of the longest-standing members of the e-reader game, existing since the 90s. They've been around and they know what's up. For GoodyReader.com, this is Peter.